Hey guys, happy Tuesday, the best day of your life, daily nugget time. Today, I was thinking, I had a student ask me yesterday, how do you keep yourself, how do you get yourself out of like anxiety and, worry and stuff like that? You know, I get that question from time to time and quite, so I'm going to tell you what my thoughts are on it. First off, I spend time every day priming like you would prime like an airplane or older cars. You can't just turn them on like you would warm up your car in the winter in the Northeast. You're not just going to get in it cold. You're going to warm your car up. I spend time every morning priming, warming up my mind, and bringing it back, reminding myself where it needs to be. So, for instance, um, you know, well, yeah, and then yesterday I kept track of it. I did a bunch in the morning. I listened to Jim Rome, who was Tony Robbins' coach, and then just by chance, I was looking. I saw that Patrick Bet David on the PBD podcast interviewed Tony Robbins last night. Tony Robbins is just amazing. I watched the interview and I said to myself, I have a long way to go in coaching. This guy is unbelievable. And I will say he gives like free 3 day virtual seminars. He's doing something Time to Rise or something the end of this month, January 30th. It's free. And the guy will go 8 to 12 hours. If you haven't been in person where he is, the amount of energy, it's insane. He's a special person on this earth, and there'll never be somebody like this guy again. But my point is, so I had 2 hours of Tony Robbins at night. I had probably, you know, 10 minutes of Jim Rome in the morning, and then I have my other morning routine. So I reset myself because we all have, crazy, never, there's a great book. It's called Don't Believe What You Think. We all should not believe what we are thinking. Like our minds are set to, they're looking for what's wrong, and you have to know that this is a computer. And a lot of times I have now, after years and years of practice and coaching, I have a coach, tremendous, Devin Banditson, shout out to him. Um, I don't believe what I think. And I know when I'm thinking something, I challenge the thought, like what or feeling, why am I feeling this way? Um, so to answer your question, it's like exercise. If you go to the gym once in a while, you're not going to be in shape. If you go to the gym daily or 5 times a week, you're going to get into shape. I am exercising this muscle of uh, self, what do they call it? Self help, um, you know, personal, I forget, personal development, whatever you want to call it, mindset. That, and I'm telling you, I find myself more and more in every kind of coaching, the business coaching I do, the uh, real estate coaching I'm doing, you know, mindset is half of the coaching. And I don't come out with it like, I start coaching somebody and then I see they have some type of limiting belief or they're looking at something um, I don't want yeah, the wrong way. You can see the good or bad in anything. There's a saying, nothing's good or bad. It's just your thinking that makes it so. So you have to train yourself and you should. And YouTube University is free. I am on YouTube so many times. I mean, you can watch TikTok for 3 seconds and go through these rabbit holes of nothingness. I mean, I'm on TikTok. I hate TikTok. Um, Instagram, I feel like you get if you want to learn about business and stuff, there's more stuff on there. But I hate to knock it. Like, I have kids and I have a wife, and I just said to one of my sons who was watching something. He's 7 years old. I said, it's a shame. Like, why are you watching that? That's not making you any smart. That's not taking you where you want to go. So be mindful and guard your mind. The stuff that you are putting in, you're allowing in the gates of your mind. You should only be putting in stuff that is amazing, positive, makes you grow and learn. And so you can learn a lot of stuff. Obviously, you can get a coach like me, you can get another coach. You if you really want to take yourself to the next level, I'm telling you, you get a coach and they're going to take you to the next level. There's no other option than that. But that being said, I'm not trying to sell my coaching. Um, you need to prime yourself. You need to be every day exercising that mind and guard what you're putting. Be knowledgeable. Are you going to sit around and spend hours and hours and hours on useless stuff, watching TV, Netflix? I mean, if you're watching a documentary, there's a good one on Tony Robbins, by the way. I'm not your guru. Great one on Tony Robbins. If you're watching that kind of stuff, great. And sometimes, listen, you just don't want to think. You just want to relax. Like for me, that's watching a comedy. It's watching something about my Philadelphia Eagles unless they're losing. Um, you know, Sometimes you do need to rest your mind. I'm not saying that's, but you don't want to be 100% of every day, just useless. You're losing time in your life. You could be learning. I learn so much every day, and I am probably 100 million% smarter, stronger, mentally and physically than I was 5 years ago. And that's because I work on it and exercise it every day. Okay, that's my daily nugget for the day. Have the best day of your life. Thanks, guys.